Movie trivia. When we watched the film Judy, which came out a few years ago, we learned that there was a Hollywood movie production company owner, who was giving her like a hard time when she was just a young thing. Or was that the story of Elizabeth Taylor? It was just these child stars and how they're portrayed in some of the more modern movies. The old story was that they were worked too hard and they didn't have enough time to be children. And in the one story, the little girl who's been busy filming every day for the movie, because she's starring in the movie, at one point she's just needing some personal time, and instead of acting, she looks at a pool that's not supposed to be used in the scene at all. It's there just for like decoration for the set. It's a real pool full of real water, and the star goes off script and goes for a swim. And later she gets called onto the carpet, in other words, in trouble with the owner of the production studio, because he says, "Little girl, I'm paying top union wages to these production people, and there's probably, let's go with 60 people who are being paid by the hour by me to make this movie. And when you go off script and you went for your swim, you took the most expensive swim in my personal movie history, because it took you an hour to go back to change out of your wet clothes, get your hair redone, get all your makeup redone, and then on the set we had to go and put everything back that was moved by your swim. So I have all these people costing me top union wages for this time, while we had to clean up your swim. So you multiply 60 people times the top union wage of, let's go with whatever number, and then you multiply that out, and that's what it's costing me an hour. So your hour cost me this much, which means you just took I don't know, if it was 1936, you just cost me, I can't tell them. Anyway, that was the way that the scene went, and that's how the world's most expensive swims are set up. The most expensive swims I can think of are for the Olympic swimmers, because usually in the Olympic City they build a brand new pool and pool building for the Olympic swimming events. So if you think of this is for the Olympics, and usually it'd be like 1 week of the Olympics. So for 1 week, this whole unbelievable amount of money and manpower was built together to build this pool for this particular swim. Pool trivia for 500, Alex. In Jeopardy, what is the name of the person who loses? The answer is no one knows, but if you were going to get involved with more joke kind of stories with a punchline, we're not going to give you any more than this. If you want the best of these kind of jokes, please mark down, I like these kind of odd things. If you mark it down as incorrect, then we'll assume that you really are what you say you are.